Hey guys, it's Tracy here, and if you're joining me today, then you are on step one of the process. So today I'm here in Miami, Florida, and I've been working with some of the ClickFunnels 2CCX team and a client of mine in building out her online business. So if you're watching this and you're currently in a JOB, or you have a product and or service and you're just flat out busy, need to figure out a way of being able to leverage your time and scale your business, then maybe this would be a great option for you. And this is what I'm teaching her, is how to take all of her skills, knowledge and expertise and put them into a leveraged online program where she's able to teach other people to be as successful as she is. So you'll hear more about her program a little bit down the track, but today was all about understanding who she's going to work with and what results she's going to give them, and then also how does she come up with her, or identifying who her ideal customer is. So who's her client avatar? So you might hear this word, avatar or client persona. So we've been really uncovering who are the A-grade clients that she wants to work with in her online program and also in her one-on-one business. So what I want to do is give you a couple of tips on how to do this today. So this really is step one, and the reason that this is step one and is so important before you do anything else in terms of building out an online business is because if you don't understand this right from the get-go, you're going to have some issues down the track and you won't be able to speak directly to the audience that you are trying to attract, and therefore you'll attract a whole lot of people that you probably don't want in your world, and you're probably also going to end up with issues with people that, obviously the same sort of thing, people that you don't want to have in your online world. So anyway, what we did with her today is a process of understanding who is it that I'm wanting to work with. So what pains, what behaviours do these persons have right now, what situation are they currently in, and understanding where it is that I'm going to take them. And what I'm going to do is I want to put into the comment section, there is a workbook that I'm going to give you. So you'll just need to click the link, go and download a copy of the workbook so that you can actually work through this. The workbook itself also comes with a video that takes you through how to put all of this together for yourself and for your own business. So there's two things we're going to do. So one is understanding what is the problem that these people have right now, and where is it that you're going to take them, and then understanding in more detail that customer's persona. So what are their fears, behaviours, challenges that they're currently facing, what are they trying to achieve, what dreams do they have, what aspirations do they have, etc., etc. And really also starting to think about, I'm just put my glasses on so I can actually see, starting to think about, even the language. So it was really interesting today as we were going through this. Because I come from a corporate background, a lot of the language that I was using was corporate based, and with the type of audience that she's working with, they're totally not corporate based. So we had to really think about the language that we were using to attract our ideal client. So that's a really important piece of the puzzle that you need to really think about, and think about maybe your background might be from a corporate world, and the way in which you speak may not necessarily resonate with your audience. An example of this, of that is this. So as you know, we're originally from New Zealand, we live in Australia, we're here in America for the next couple of months. In Miami, there are a lot of Spanish speaking people, and because we have a little bit of, colour, a lot of people would come up to us and start speaking to us in Spanish. So, and of course we look at them with blank faces and we've got no idea what it is that they are speaking about. And we have to say to them, English, we don't speak Spanish. And so, they say, I'm sorry, and they start speaking to us in English. So the moral of that is, even though something looks like it should be a certain way, doesn't necessarily mean it is. So, if someone, even though we might look like we're Spanish, doesn't mean that we speak Spanish. So in everything that you do from a business perspective, you need to understand your audience and making you go deeper than just skin deep in what the person looks like. You need to understand what their challenges, their behaviours are, their pain points, the goals that they actually have, the language that they speak, their age demographic, their socio-economic situation, etc., etc. So the document that I'm going to give you, or the workbook, is going to enable you to get really deep and to understand all of that information, so that when you're starting to talk to, and you're starting to build out your product and or service, you can be really, really specific and tailored to your audience. And then when it comes to a marketing point of view, when it comes time for you to market everything, you're then able to speak to them, hey Kylie, you're then able to speak to them from a point of view that you actually know and understand them. So these two things are extremely important. This process will help you in your offline business, whether you've got a bricks and mortar business or you have an online business. But what I'm doing whilst I'm in the US for the next 2 months is helping somebody build out their online program. And if that's something that you want to do too, then I would recommend that you follow along. Every day I'll do a little video. I'll talk about what it is that we've done today. I may even put her on the spot. She's sitting next to me right now. I'm thinking, oh my God, she's going to ask me a question. And yeah, I am. I'm going to ask her what she learnt today, and she can share with you guys some of the learnings. And then maybe even if you guys have got some questions, you can ask them. I've also got Susanna here with me. She thought she was getting off the hook. She's looking at me like, oh my God, don't you dare. But anyway, she's sitting next to me too. So Susanna actually ran the program today, and she's got a lot of experience in this area, does this a lot with a lot of large organisations. So we used her expertise and skills, and we applied what she knows from her perspective, and we utilised her knowledge to build out Aroha's customer avatar and her client persona. So anyway, I'm just going to show you what it looks like on the wall. You're not going to be able to see all the intricate details because they're all private, but you'll see them on the wall over there. See that? There you go. So when we're travelling around, there you go. Look, Susanna, there it is. Say hi, Susanna.
Hey!
So when we're travelling, we use a product called Right Away, which means that even though we're in a hotel room or at an Airbnb or wherever you might be, you can make a whiteboard out of anything. So there you go. So we've been able to do that, and it means that we're able to build out her business as we go, but whiteboard and brainstorm it as we go too. So I'm going to ask her some questions. She's sitting next to me going, oh my God, don't you dare ask, but I know you guys all want to know, right? Tell me that you do. Kylie, you want to know what she learnt today? Her name's Aroha, by the way.
Hey.
So just type and let me know that you do.
It's okay if you say no.
All right. She said it's okay if you say no. No, it's not, because you're going to tell you anyway. So today, what did we do today? You've been working on your who and your what,
Yep.
and you worked on your client persona.
Totally. So, for me, I'm already in this management space. I'm already looking after clients, but to take it to a whole new level is just breaking each section down, like the goals, the needs, the behaviours, the pains of my clients, and why would they come to me basically and ask me to come on as their manager. So this was an area that I think has just taken my mindset to a whole new level, and especially for an online program, because I never thought about heading down that way. And the reason we're doing that is because we've had so many people want to know how to actually get into the industry, how to look for a good manager who's not going to rip them off, or a good agency. What are the points, what are the needs, what are the pains that existing musicians, vocalists, sports talent, I constantly hear this. So obviously I only know so much. I do my job well, but I need expertise. So this is where Susanna, who's just he, and Tracy have come on board. So it's just taken me to a whole new level. And I think my number one is that I want to help people. And by increasing my knowledge and understanding my clients even more, it's just going to be a win-win situation.
So has this process helped you to gain clarity on who your ideal client is?
Totally. lovely people, totally know who I want to work with, totally know who I don't want to work with. But this is just really clarified, and brainstorming has just been amazing today. So having other people come into the picture and understand my world in the entertainment industry, and their terminology, and bringing it together, I think that's been the number one goal for me, is like, we need this from both worlds. We need that business structure, that aspect, and what am I missing? But now I know exactly, I know who I want to work with.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Clarity is so crucial, because otherwise, you know, I've been going like this for so long, quite broadly. I need to focus here and need to give, you know, I suppose, better service. You know.
And I think what you've also got out of doing this process now too is, you know, the language and exactly the pain points that they have, so that you're able to speak directly to them. So when you start doing your marketing or now, those people will know, they'll self-identify, that's me.
Oh, totally.
I'm having issues with those. I totally need what she's got to offer, because I'm in pain right now and I want to be out of pain.
Yeah, totally. And I think the other side of it too is, we ourselves think we have limited knowledge, but when you're brainstorming with others, it realises how much you do know and how much you can help people, and where they can reach, you know, their dreams, their goals. So it's like a light bulb moment, you know, a gold nugget. So yeah, totally.
So let me give you guys a little bit of context here. So like I said earlier in the piece, if you're someone that's in a job right now, or you've got a service that you currently deliver, but it's very one-on-one and time heavy, and you're looking for some way of being able to leverage your time, then what we're doing with Aroha through this journey is helping her build a program that is highly scalable and highly leveraged, meaning that once we've built it, she's able to just nurture her people and coach and train them through her process to get them a result, but not having to do that continuously one-on-one, which, as you know, if you're working in that with that sort of model, it is very, very time consuming, and you have an income ceiling. You're only going to be able to work with a certain number of clients at any one time, and you get capped out. So it means that your income also gets capped at a certain level. So that's really what we've been doing with her, and the process that we've gone through today has really helped her to clarify who that audience is and who she wants to work with, and like she said, and also who she doesn't want to work with. So I'm going to put the workbook that we work through in the comments section below. All you need to do to get your hands on that is click the button. You'll enter your details, so I know who's got it and who's on this journey with us, and then you'll be able to download the workbook and work through the process for yourself. So it's totally free. Just click the button below, enter your details. It'll give you the workbook which you can work through, and then by the time you've finished that workbook, you should be very, very clear on who your customer avatar is and that customer's persona. So I hope you take the time to do that. Don't worry, it might take you a couple of days to do it. And what we would also encourage you to do is work through this process with a buddy. 1 or 2 other people is best, because you have other people that are able to chime in and just, I suppose, be a bit of a yardstick and challenge some of the things that you're saying and offer some other suggestions. So I would highly recommend you do that. The other piece is, once you've started building all of this, you're going to build out that persona of who it is that you are ideally wanting to work with, and you're going to print that and put it on your wall in your office, so that you can continuously look back at that and understand who it is that your ideal client is, and be able to make sure that you hit, you know, you're on the money with everything that you are creating and you're putting together for them. So I hope that all makes sense. Any questions or comments, please put them into the comment section below. I've got some experts here with me over the next couple of days. Susanna's in the house with me. John's also here. Aroha's here, of course, because she's learning all the process. And then tomorrow we've got a Miami masterminding session on, where I'll have I don't know, I think there's about 16 people coming tomorrow where we're going to be brainstorming and just working on a few different businesses along with some of my clients' businesses. So I'm going to be throwing their businesses in the hat too, and letting other people have a bit of a hot seat, I suppose, and provide some more information, ideas about what they think we could do with some of our clients' businesses, which is going to be amazing. So anyway, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Don't forget, click the button below and get your hands on the client avatar, and it will look something like, here we go, it's right here, getting ready to go, this one here. So you can download that in a few minutes. Give me 5 minutes and I'll have it uploaded, and you'll be able to get it inside of this video underneath in the comment section. Anyway guys, have a great night. I know it's like morning in Australia, so good morning to everybody there in New Zealand, and here in America it is almost, look, it's dark outside, so we're getting ready to have some dinner and head off to bed a little bit later. Alright guys, have a great night. See ya.
Bye.